Let's take a look at multi-level perspective theory. Multi-level perspective theory is a framework that assists in understanding socio-technical systems. The socio-technical system consists of humans, technology, and how they interact with each other, basically forming our society. MLP theory is applied to understand how socio-technical systems go through transitions. These are macro-scale changes that consist of actions and pressure from all corners of the system. Socio-technical transitions we are currently experiencing are the energy transition and the transition to a circular economy. Multi-level perspective theory divides the socio-technical system into three levels. First of all, regime. The regime consists of the incumbent structures in the socio-technical system. Second, the landscape. The landscape consists of the overarching environment. Any global trend or indirect influence can be part of the landscape. At the bottom, we have the niche, a layer of upcoming, innovative and progressive ideas aiming to push the transition and to become the regime. To illustrate how these work together, we will use the fashion industry as an example. The regime consists of the mainstream fashion industry, which currently has a dominant linear business model, supply chain and product design. This must change in order to become circular. Landscape factors influencing this regime are, for example, climate change, and scientists discovering that fashion industry is a major contributor to climate change. This reflects on the public opinion as people's attitudes towards fashion might change. Further, the government might respond with regulations for the regime to change. In the niche, there are players attempting to innovate and solve the issues raised in the landscape. Often, these players are protected from actual markets as they need time to develop. For example, regime players, R&D department, innovative companies that try to become the regime that are funded by investors, or projects that are subsidized by the government to come up with solutions. Finally, some niche players, projects, and ideas become the new circular regime. A specific example can be a government creating laws for the regime to become more circular. At the same time, they can subsidize circular fashion projects. For example, a design, technology, and business model for circular jeans. This company can be protected with subsidies until mature enough to compete, or until a regime player acquires or copies the niche. That's how the regime goes through a transition explained by multi-level perspective theory. We hope you understand the theory from this video. For a deeper understanding, we recommend to read Frank Geel's literature on multi-level perspective theory.